Nice, 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 nice.
What is up, everybody? I had like so many of these playing in the background, it was driving me nuts.
Dude, you had it going. I'm sorry. Do you hear me during all that?
I can hear you, but it's fine. It's just I had my computer open and then my phone open just to make sure everything was working, and I heard it like 3 times echoing.
Oh, yeah. They call that the reverb, if I'm not mistaken. I have no idea, so.
What is up, everybody? Let me look at the chat really quick.
Pop up the chat, big dog. I can't
Victor,
do two things at once. Shout out.
you just gotta, sit there and be the co-host. AB HVAC, Rudy.
Shout out. Shout out.
I think I said Matt already. Let me look through.
No, you just did. You only said 3 names. Matt, shout out. It's all good. You only
Jason
said
Johnson, as always.
Double J.
I know I saw Mike. There you go, Mike. Evening Gems.
Mikey B.
HVAC. Yeah.
Oh,
Refrigeration
shit.
Devil.
The Dev. Tennessee, right? Shout out.
Steve-O, what is up, man?
What up, Big Steve?
JK Marshall. I was going to tell you, there was already the chat going, and we already had a crowd in here. So, yeah.
Let's go.
Those
are the real
HVAC.
ones. Yo, that guy he's a fucking champ, dude.
His channel is very awesome.
And
he finally gets to watch us because he's on vacation.
Let's go. Yeah, that dude be putting in some work, dude.
We're all big fans. One Man HVAC. I love the content.
Shit.
You're like covering everywhere.
What are you doing?
But him.
Oh, it's right here. It's up there. Got the kid. Can you believe him trying to come into his own damn room? Unbelievable. You got it? Kids these days.
I was going to pull up a comment really quick. Hold on. There we go.
Sure. All right. Get Nash out. Go.
All right. So.
Ugly. Oh, man. That's my dog. I was talking to my dog, not my son. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
You ugly son of a bitch. You look just like your father.
Let's address the elephant in the room tonight. So, Kurt's not here.
Oh, shit.
Now, he's going to... He'll probably pop in from time to time, right? I think that's what he was mentioning.
That's what he said. We got to hold his feet to the fire now.
So, officially going forward, you're going to have a 2-man show here as Kurt... he gets busy, work. His channel's blowing up right now. He needed to take a step back. So going forward, it's going to be me and Jake. Just kind of wanted to make sure everybody knows that for the people that are here just for Kurt.
Sorry. Yeah, they'll be like, well, I'm out. I only came because of Kurt. Matter of fact, damn.
But man, he's doing a lot. And if you guys go check out his channel, he's been doing some live streams of his own and doing a pretty damn good job. And
Kurt doing more live streams than we are.
That dude is, I always say that dude is a machine, posting out videos every day.
I don't know how he does it, but he does it.
And now he's gonna do some live streaming here and there. So, props to him. And if you guys want to continue to support him, obviously go check out his channel. You already know. Anybody that's here knows who Kurt is.
Of course. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Don't worry, guys. We'll tell you the truth when the truth needs to be told. We're holding that for a special occasion.
When the what's that thing called? The NDA's over.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, yeah, we don't worry. We're holding you to it to the minute. We're gonna do a big old confrontation in Vegas. Like, yeah, bro.
No, but we've had ideas, going forward. Me and Jake, I feel like we leveled up doing the AHR podcast pavilion. So if we both make it out to that, I can't wait to do that again. And we've had ideas of other things on the show, so we'll try to fill in where we are missing Kurt there.
For sure. Yeah. You can take obviously the screenplay, or I don't know, the intro is different. There's no live, laugh, learn anymore because you ain't learning shit here. You know what I'm saying? At least not on my end. Oh man. Hey, let's talk
I don't
about
know.
one thing real quick.
I don't know,
Go.
Victor. I've tried to remind him a few times that now he has to go back.
Yeah. It's like, man, guys, I just don't know if I can do it. That's the busiest time of year for me. It's always the
And then-
busiest time of year for
and then
Kurt.
he had the time of his life.
Yeah, dude, he balled out. He did. He had a good time. People loved him. He'll be there. I'm just gonna show up to his fucking job site one day. I'm just gonna drive. I mean, it's like 3 hours from me, 4 hours
Yeah, he
maybe.
should.
Just drive up there. We're gonna do
Call in.
What do they call
Call
this?
in a service call.
Boom. Yep.
Be like, is this
Yep,
the
I'm gonna
HVAC
do
guy?
it. Is this him? I got a bad whiff of cigarettes coming out of my air conditioner. Oh, damn, no lie. See, yeah, one man was only here for him, dog. Damn.
No, Riley.
Oh, really?
That's right. We lost 2.
Damn. No, Riley. Bro, we can show nuts if y'all want to see him.
So how's work? How's everything going?
Man, well, here's one cool thing. We fucking got a warehouse. We got an office space.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, right off of I-4. So if y'all know where Florida is, and the I-4 in Orlando, boom, it's like the main highway right there, right off of there, by the prison actually. It's above a bail bondsman's place. So, we gotta just make sure that the scrap yard's good. I'm kidding, obviously that was a joke, but we got a 2-bay spot, and an office up top. It's pretty nice. It's a good starting spot for us. And the way real estate is and commercial warehouses in this area are ridiculous. This is going to be, it's a good price. So with that, we have that.
J.K. Marshall wants to know the exact coordinates. What I-4 and what?
John Young.
Okay.
Which is, yeah. So,
but
not exactly there, but you'll be able to, it'll be all right. Go ahead.
What made you get or decide to get a warehouse? Because we tried that when we started, and it's not a warehouse, but like an office space. We never used it. But I think we are thinking about it this year.
So one's like a growth thing, right? Because right now, we're operating, and we don't really operate fully out of it, but I have my storage unit. I've shown it on the channel before. I use that. I'll drop off like trash and shit, but now we'll have...
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That, to be honest, I don't know how big it is. The office space is probably 400 square feet is the office, and then the warehouse is 2 bays. I'm gonna do a video on it.
You got your own office?
It's shit. No. That's an additional part if we end up getting it, but I'm like, let's save cost. The purpose of it was like having structure, where people can show up, and have a place that feels like, home base, right? And then we'll have our dumpster, we'll have a little boneyard now, just a little central location, and it's going to help for geo-pinning, right? And then for some manufacturers or distributors to be able to, facilitate deals through them, you got to have a storefront. So now we have one. So it's pretty cool.
It is important because we just lost a job because we didn't have a warehouse. But it was really stupid on their part too. So like it's whatever. It's one of the big accounts that we have. They needed an AC replacement. I had recommended it, and they actually went for it. But I don't know why they send stuff down or they buy from somebody. I think they did get it locally, but it was off of somewhere else. It wasn't through Train, but it was a Train unit.
Yep.
And I don't know if they get
Train's a big one. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if they get a discount or how it works or what, but the guy was like, well, we need to put it somewhere. And my dad's like, I don't have a warehouse. And he's like, I have a warehouse at my house. Because my dad has a big area, right? And he has a big warehouse in the back. And I saw the damn unit. It was tiny. It was a 5-ton.
Oh, shit. You're just like,
the guy got upset. He's like, no, I need a commercial place of business and liability, all that kind of stuff. Like it needed to be secure, I guess.
Yeah.
And my dad's like, I don't know what to tell you. So then they ended up getting like somebody else to come with it and install it and all that. And
Yeah.
which I should pull up some pictures. I took pictures of the install, but
Oh, it looked like ass, bro. Looked like ass.
we'll get into
All
that.
right.
I'm trying to be careful because, and I had just talked to like my girlfriend about it. Like, I don't know who watches my stuff anymore. I feel like everybody's always like, "Oh, I know you from from YouTube," so I got to be careful. Um, but yeah, we lost that bid, and it was just, and I was thinking like we do need an area because I'm trying to build out inventory and stock and parts and
No, of
equipment,
course.
right? So like my dad's, honestly he has like three little sheds and a warehouse kind of at his house, but I can
Yeah.
only put so much in there, and they got crap in there too. So I was like, it
So,
might be
so,
time to get into it too.
so here's like how it's looking. That's our front gate, right? There's our building. Like it's shared. We're at the top, so like there's an actual like,
Okay.
and then there's our bays right there, um, and then we're above it, and then there's just the red truck's got to go. The other truck's somebody else's, but we're up there at the top. Yeah, so it's cool, man. Like, and we got this back here, all that space,
Oh,
and then
okay.
there's a whole bunch of space behind there as well. So yeah, and it looks like it's shared with like a they're called dream builders, like a outdoor living place. So like their spot's really nice. They actually have like a really nice podcast studio in there. It's like professional shit. Like
Oh, really?
so yeah, if people want to like fly in and come to a pod. Like I don't know what their podcast is, but it's exciting. So we got that, and work was crazy today. I was up on a roof fucking fighting hornets, bro. It was I ended up having to go get like 3 cans, and I ended up using them all. There were so many of them. Yeah, that's why I
Well,
don't do commercial.
there was somebody that had seen recently that had all the wasp nests like in the disconnects and in the unit. Like they kept finding them. Like they got attacked once. They're like, like they're gonna kill it, and then they go up to the unit and there's another nest.
Yeah, dude. And the worst part was I opened up the unit I wasn't even working on, and it had like 4 nests in it, and I was like, and then like I killed them all, and then like these other ones come, and I was like, oh
Oh
shit, this ain't
shit.
even the unit I'm working on. Yeah, and then I go over to the one I'm working on, and they're all in there. I'm like, and I only had one at first, so I had to run to Ace Hardware and pick up some more. It was quite the adventure. Bad board. There'll be a video on it. It was a bad board.
There you go.
Thanks, JK. Shout out. Yeah, no, we're excited. I'll get some indoor stuff too.
See,
And
I don't have to deal with that. I don't do I don't do. I see it more in residential with the guys that find like the snakes and the lizards and the everything.
you ain't got no dang wasp up where you're at, dude?
No. Well, like in the area, yeah, but like I don't see them like when I'm working.
They're not on roof. That's like I never see them in residential, like if ever. But commercially,
Well, here they build all around the houses. Like I think we have one right now that I need to find. And at my other house, they would come back like all the time and rebuild the damn nest.
that's funny. Yeah, no, they were rough. It's most of
Did
the
you
video
use
is me just saying like F this, F that, like son of a bitch, like, you know what I mean? I'm like trying to do karate. It was bad.
Well, New Calgon
Did
doesn't
I
New Calgon have a wasp killer
They
or
do.
something?
I went to like I said, the closest one was Ace. To me, it was like 4 minutes away, and I got their branded one. They were like $5. The other stuff's like 10. I'm like, no. Can't afford it.
Out of curiosity, how many calls a day do you guys average?
Today was 6. It's not my average. My average, if we do an actual average, a yearly average, it comes out to like 2.5.
Really?
Like,
Okay.
yeah, it's not a lot.
Yeah, for me,
that's our problem is leads, bro.
yeah, for me, it's usually like 3 in that range, 2 to 3.
So if I
Busy time
do,
is 3 to 4. Slow time is like 2 to 3.
Yeah, it's 2.75. Really weird time right now. We talked about it last week, man. It's just not the
I
capacity
was on
is not
vacation
there,
last
dude.
week.
The 2 weeks ago, yeah. You can do vacation dead of summer. I don't know how that's possible. Must not be that busy.
It's not.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the
I just
busyness isn't crazy.
that's what I tell myself so I can go.
Yeah. AB, what are you averaging, bro?
Let me
He's
pull.
in North Carolina or South Carolina?
I think they were chatting about it right now.
Yeah. That's man, when I
Running
see the guys that are able to
8 a day.
do it. See, dude, unless I'm doing a compressor coil, so that's bullshit, straight up. If I'm doing a coil, bro, like as long as if you price your stuff right, you know, it's hard to tell what these guys are doing. Realistically, to do a compressor right, and you got 7 calls, I'm not saying you're taking shortcuts, but you just feel rushed, bro. Like you can't.
Yeah. There's okay. So like, I'll pull up the pictures right now of the install that we had, or not we had, that I saw.
That you've seen.
But that's my whole thing is like, because we have new guys now that we hired, and I want to teach them the way that that I kind of work, the way my brother works, because we do things. We try not to be rushed, and we have a senior tech that is always rushing. I always have to tell him to calm down, and not try to do everything, and I try to, if they ask him, can you check this, and this, he can say no. Somebody else needs to come out or something, but he's always like he's always running and gunning, and that's just what he's used to, right? He's an older guy, and I want the new guys to know that it's okay to run 2 to 3 calls if you can do as many as you can, right? Like clog drains. There's not much to do.
Exactly.
Simple calls like those can add up, but like a leak search, a compressor change out, a unit you've never seen before. You don't know how many issues it has. You want to go through and like check everything. You don't want to rush through that crap. I've done things where I like change a part and I'm like, okay, that was it. And I go back and the damn like thermostat or contactor or something else was also like burnt up,
That's what I ran into today. 2 of the calls were extensive calls. You know what I mean? And it just took a lot longer. I was like, yeah, okay. I took this last one. I'm like, yeah, I was debating, but tomorrow I'm doing a mini split. I'm like, you know what? F it. I'm going to do it now. It's on my way home. It's probably a crawl up drain line. Nah, dude, it's a short, right? Now I got to find this short. Okay. You fix what you think the short is, then it's intermittent. And you're like, and then like it ends up being an hour and a half. You're there 2 hours and you're like, my wife, I'm like,
because
home.
Exactly. Because, we have families, obviously. Some of the young guys can take advantage of running and just doing as many as they can and working late and all that. Because, like Wolf of HVAC, Adam.
Mm-hmm. I
was just talking about
name,
that.
But yeah,
he was talking about that.
Sorry, I know who you're talking. I get sorry, real quick. I get World of HVAC and Wolf generally confused. Yeah, so but
Wolf.
Go ahead.
He was just talking about that. He's like that he runs a lot of calls. I think he showed his overtime, and it was like, I don't know if it was midweek or something, like his hours for the week, and it was like 70, and I think everybody like gave him crap for it. Like, why are you doing that to yourself this and that?
Bro, why would you not?
Exactly. That was his point. He's like, I'm young.
My man's setting himself up.
I'm single. I don't have kids. Like, what else am I going to do? I'm working to make the most that I can. So like, yeah, when you're younger, take advantage, do all that crap. Cause later on you have a family, you have kids, you want to get home at a decent time. Right. Cause, that's my whole thing. I also, evaluate, right? If I get a call and they tell me what it is, I'm like, okay, it should take me an hour to check it or whatever. If it's like something specific, I'm like, okay, it takes me like an hour and a half, or I always try to think about how long it should take me and kind of plan out my day like that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's like yeah, no, but then you get that one job experience as well, See, I can't,
Mike, 10 to 12.
I could bang out 10, bro, like a What would that be, 7 to 5? Like, I'd be good with that. But we just don't have the volume, dude. Like, I wish we did. I'd love to do, like, for me, the sweet spot was like 50 hours was like, you know, which
I saw you
it was
guys got like an award, didn't you? Best of the best.
best
something?
of the best, brother. Yeah, busy air, best AC company out there. Yeah, it's all politics, bro. Like, but no, shout out to the squad, whatever.
All disappointed.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's good to get some recognition like that, honestly.
Well, that's something we don't do.
Yeah,
Our competitors do all that stuff. Like they get
Yeah.
into the city and
that's what. Yep.
do all that stuff.
Q's really good at like being on the chambers, getting involved with all of them, and mingling and getting into like these local groups and stuff, and networking, and it pays off. You know, when it does, it's not always like a home run, but it's good to be involved in the community. You know, as a business, like realistically, yeah, South Carolina. So he's hustling, bro. All right, but
Mark,
yeah.
heat wave over the weekend caused craziness. Is that hot where you're at,
Yeah.
Jake?
Did you just ask me?
Well,
If
because you
it's
said the calls are not there yet. I don't know.
No,
Or
that's
is it just
no, but
economy thing?
that's what I don't know, bro. Like I said 2 weeks ago, obviously not last week because you were on vacation, but like 2 weeks ago we were talking about it. Like somebody in the chat was like, "Yeah, in Houston, Texas, it's slow here, and like it's hot." And Kurt will text us, you know, like, "Jake, you still slow?" You know what I mean? And I'm like,
Well, he
"Hey, dude, I
finally
have
got
no idea."
He finally got
Yeah.
his wave.
Yeah, no, that's good, AB, bro. Just do your best. Like, you know what I mean? Like for me, like I would feel as like I don't know. I'd hate to put that pressure on people. You know what I mean?
I
Like
don't like when my
customers.
guys are rushed at all.
It's like a feast or famine, and that's how most business owners will think about it. It's like, nah, F that. Like tell them specifically I can get there tomorrow. If there's an opening today, we can get there. If not, like just schedule it the day that you can schedule it. Some people book out 2 weeks, bro. I think Kurt was saying he was booked out 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
So it's just gotta. It's a struggle bus, but you know that's part of like again we're still technically young as busy
I was like,
air,
you guys are
you
still
know?
a new company basically.
So we'll get there, bro. We'll get there. Busy air and plumbing. We got plumbing. We got a new plumber on board.
Is it? So how many guys are on the plumbing side, or just that guy?
Two.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about that. Cool guy. Never met him, but yeah, sounds good. Guess it's not even my department, so I have nothing to say about that. But Jason's right, bro. That's the biggest thing. I think I was watching a video. It was HVAC school, and or it might have been a podcast years ago, and they price out their compressors for 6 hours. You know what I mean? Granted,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure we can all do compressors way faster, right?
Yes, we started doing that too not too long ago. Like if it's any kind of change out, like a compressor or even a coil, or we do it also for installs, but installs are longer. We have a set amount of time, like you said, 5 to 6 hours usually is what the quote will entail.
Yeah.
If we can knock it out quicker, of course, yes, but I feel like something always goes wrong, or you always have to make a run to the store or whatever, and it works out usually if you can bill for that amount of time.
I could bang out, like, if it's a compressor, then 3 calls. Like, I'm sure I could do way more. If you got, like, a carrier, bro, like, carriers are the best to do damn compressor change-outs. Like,
Yeah.
Residential split-wise.
Even on commercial.
Are they good? Man, they're just like, dude, and it's great. And you can be done in less than 2 hours for sure. And then run your calls, and then if things come in, you can definitely stack it. But, I mean, I get where guys are at, you know. I used to hate running like 12 calls a day. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah, I was like, you're not gonna do your best, but like you're just I just hate the feeling of being rushed. Like
Yeah.
today and yesterday I was doing maintenance. Yesterday I did maintenance too, but I was out of town. It was for but we charged extra. It was for a place that was 2.5 hours away, and they wanted us to go out there, and they're trying to give us more calls, so we are gonna probably take those calls if they agree to like the travel fee and all that.
Okay. Yeah.
And it gives the guys, because we have new guys now, it gives them something else to do.
No, straight up, we got a pretty big account that we locked in. And I'm willing to run those the same day so we can keep them. And they're coast to coast here, and like I said, we got a really big job for them coming up, which I'm excited for. And they called in today. I couldn't make it. It's 45. It's probably an hour. At this time of day, it would have been like an hour and 20, hour and a half to make it. But yeah, man, that's what it's about. And then if you lock in that account, shoot.
Yeah, like Steve says, we learned this the hard way. Not all compressor changeouts are the same, right?
Exactly.
You have one that goes easy, hour and a half, whatever it is, and then the next one is like a nightmare that's like all day.
Every time, dude. You know what I mean? That's why, like, when warranty stuff comes up, it's the best part. Like, say for an EVAP, like, I'm swapping the EVAP and the TXV because, generally they come together. Carrier, from my experience, let me know, does not. And you got to still, like, sweat into the tube and shit. And that's a pain in the butt. But, yeah, anything to try and eliminate problems, but you can't. You're going to run into something.
Yep.
Run out of oxygen. You know what I mean? You run out of that.
That's what
you
I'm
run
saying.
out of
Sometimes you
nitro.
gotta make trips. I get so pissed when that happens. Or
Every
like
time.
I've had guys that I try to get them to learn how to stock their truck. That's another big one.
Mm.
Because I have everything I need. I have contactors, I have transformers, any parts that I've ever come across that are common, they're all in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go in and I've worked with guys, older guys that are stubborn, and they're used to making the trips. Like they're just like get there and like, oh, I need this, this, and this. Let me go get it. And as a business owner, I'm like, dude, you're wasting my gas.
Wasted gas, your hours, freaking insurance,
time.
miles on the van.
Yeah, but I'm sure they like the time off driving and all that. But
Yeah.
we get there, and I remember the last one I had was like, I think it was a change out for something, and he's like, oh, I need to go get the solenoid. I was like, that's a standard part that we install on walk-ins, right? When we change out things, like you put a new one in, and I was like, I have them on my truck. Why don't you? So that's another thing is I hate when we have to make the trips to the supply house for stupid things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I would always have 2 to 3 of like oxygen tanks. Always 2 at least, and 2 acetylene tanks. That way, if I run out, I have a backup.
Yeah, that's what I got. I got 2 nitros, 2 oxys, 2 acetylene. And,
Oh, that's Victor was just talking about that. Gotta have to.
Yeah. Yup. And 2 tank. Well, my van's so small, I've been taking shit out, but I usually carry 2 410s, 2 condenser fan motor universals, 2, you know what I mean? But now I just take all that shit out, and it's
I have a lot of universal stuff. Mike, ice machine parts, I'll carry like the super common. It'll be like water valves, thickness probes, and I even have like some harvest valves in there just in case. You gotta be ready.
You never know. You just never know, man.
Let me see if I can pull up the photos I have.
Oh, you got photos.
Brand new train install. That
brand new 454.
I think it's R32.
Train rooftop
Commercial.
Nice. Look at that.
Fuck.
That is TIT, bro. Look at that.
How do I move this shit? Oh, there we go. Yeah. So right away, I was like, "What is
Love
that?"
That. No, that looks
There's
good.
your thermostat wire. You know, I'm like, that's gonna be a call in the future.
Bro, there's just
slice
like,
it.
and
Because me and my dad had a conversation because like we don't do a lot of these installs for this account. They always get somebody else, and it always looks like crap. Well, it's not up to. I don't want to say like too many things. I always go back to the one that we did for them last. Redid all the drain line, redid a thermostat wire where we put it in seal tight and conduit and everything just so we wouldn't have a break again because the sun eats it up super quickly. We always get rub outs, we always get shorts. So like I made sure all that wiring was redone. This gas pipe, I don't even know if they have gas here, but it's not even on, but they put it back in. All the other ones have electric. We usually put electric.
nice. Look at that.
And our their drain on the new system.
See, bro,
So when
like,
I quote,
biggest thing is I would take pictures.
No, when I quote, I'm like, okay, this gives us a chance to redo because it didn't have a proper drain to begin with, but they just put it back like that. I was like, okay, when we quote, we try to do the disconnect, the drain line, and the thermostat wire, like basically everything on the outside that needs to be redone. When it's not us, it's all reused.
Yeah, buddy, we ripped them off good, bub.
Looks like the coating pisses me off. They recoat these roofs all the time. That whole gas line and valve is just coated in that foam crap.
That's stupid. That's stupid. What's the disconnect? You get a picture of that?
It's on the other side. I don't think I do. It's just an older. It's just mounted.
It's the
on
old
bottom
one.
there.
Yeah. Bastards.
Well, that's what they pay for.
Yeah, no, exactly. I'd love to be like, dude, give me an apples to apples. I'll compare it.
They do crappy installs and leave you a lot of business to fix. That's what I always say. Like, so we had to deal with competition. I was trying to like compose myself before we brought this one up, but I was doing maintenance.
You did a good job, by the way. You did a great job.
At this location, actually, I was doing maintenance a couple of days ago. What day are we?
Oh, is this the one you texted us?
Yeah, when I was pissed, yeah. So I went by to do a maintenance. So I was cleaning out all this stuff. It's a brand new maintenance contract, so it's gonna take us a while to get them all like fixed up the way they should be. But that's when I took these pictures, and I'm doing my maintenance, and our new guys show up because they're gonna do an exhaust motor replacement. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, they didn't need my help on it; they did it themselves. And I was finishing up mine, and I was about to leave, and the other guy shows up. And I'm like, what is he doing here? Same dude that has already messed up.
We've talked about him in the past.
Yeah. So I like, and I want to say like, there's enough work for everybody. I get it. Like we don't take a big hit, but it pisses me off because that's money out of my pocket, right? I didn't do that install. I didn't get to do that service call, whatever he got. And I mean, it doesn't affect us too much, but it's money that we don't have. So, I was asking him what he was doing there. It's a new, or not a new, well, it's a walk-in freezer that has a new, new evaporator and condensing unit. They wanted to put it in. We put it in for them, but the door is hanging off like by a thread. And it has a gap when they closed it. So her complaint is always like, there's ice in there. And I was like, you have moisture problems. Of course there's ice in there, right? I can't do anything about it until we replace the damn door. So they called somebody else. It's always a second opinion when they, want to argue and stuff. So this is, again, I'm not going to do any names, but this is the same guy that at another location, I condemned the compressor because I think it was bypassing internally. and I wasn't able to get the full charge in because it would just trip. I'm like, it's gonna trip. I was like, it's really old. You might as well get a new system. I don't feel safe doing a new compressor because it's like a shitty system.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy goes, and what got me mad, it was like, no, he's basically saying I'm wrong. It's fixable. I can fix it. He repaired the leak and he fixed whatever it was, and it ran for a day and messed up. And then he gets the job to do the replacement of the whole system.
Yeah.
I was like, that's just an insult to me. Right.
Yeah.
So there was that one. There was another time where on this walk-in freezer, actually, I was like, I'm going to have to adjust your superheat just to get you in the safe zone of under 10 degrees. And it did hit 8 degrees. And I was like, this was the old system before like they changed it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it's going to hit 8 until you replace that door. And then it'll work, to 0. I can guarantee you that. The guy came in again, right? Second opinion. He's like, no, it needs a TXV. I was like, there's nothing wrong with the TXV. I had a proper superheat.
Yeah.
So he replaced it. I get a call the next day begging me to go by because the damn thing went from 8, where I left it, to now it was in the 20s. And the guy had just put in the TXV. And I was like, why don't you call him back? He wasn't able to go back, or I don't know what. And they were like, this lady was begging me to go fix it. I'm like, fine, I'll go do it. All I had to do was adjust my superheat. That's all he didn't do to compensate for the bad door. And again, I feel like that's strike 2, whatever. And then he still gets the job. And he had a fallout with another location. Apparently, they got in a yelling match, and he had to.
Solid.
I was told he got kicked off the location.
Yikes!
But they still called him the other day. So I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. Nah, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, just keep doing what you do.
Yeah. Well, I was pissed when I saw him. I was like, how is this guy still getting work?
Yeah.
It must be super discounted or something. And I literally was walking up to the lady there, and as soon as I got face to face, I had a change of, what I was gonna say. I initially was like, what the hell is he doing here? To like, hey, so what's going on? As a business owner, you can't like lose your cool either.
I don't know, man. Sometimes you just gotta put them in their place. You know what I mean?
You would have yelled them out.
It depends on the account. You know what I'm saying?
It's a big account.
Yeah, I mean, how big though? If they're still calling him back after the exchange,
it's crazy, dude. I was like, and I just asked, and I was like, he's not gonna find anything because it's a brand new system. But he had to clear out the drain or something like that, so he was able to, I guess, charge for like a drain repair or something. I was like,
yeah.
right. But
yeah, I don't often like come into many issues. Like that. I mean, I come across the other guys being there and shit, but this shit didn't work. Yeah, like the old adage is skilled labor ain't cheap. Cheap labor ain't skilled.
Like shit.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, but they're gonna keep getting jobs. Nobody's
that's
gonna change
what pisses me off, and I don't want like our new guys to be okay with shitty work either. That's what I'm trying to tell them. Like, take your time. I want it done good. I don't want it done fast.
Yeah. You want a good? Damn it! I'm not gonna say it again. I screwed that up last time. That's gonna be our motto. We gotta just put, what is it? The lower thirds, man. Put that down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I know exactly. I went to a job today. It was just a second opinion job as well. The guy has like a 20-year-old Bryant 80% gas furnace with a straight cool. I put my probes on that thing, dude, and that shit was running 215 over 70. I'm like, what is wrong? Like, that shit was fucking money, right? I'm like, yeah, it's old. Like, there's things we can do. The contactor's a little pitted. The coil is dirty. The blower wheel's dirty. And then the plenum's not sealed properly. But I was like, dude, ride this shit till the wheels fall off. I don't care. Like, He's like, really? It's like, yeah. I was like, if you want a quote for a new system, I'll gladly give you one. But I said I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean?
And that's how
And
we
he's like,
are
oh,
too. I don't push any of that crap.
yeah. I had no reason to. He's like, and I'm walking away. He's like, is there a charge for today? I was like, dude, I don't charge for second opinions. I mean, I sat here and talked to you for like freaking 40 minutes about the same shit the whole time. I don't care. Whatever. You know, if you use me, you use me. If not, whatever. But he had just bought the house and had one of the bigger companies come in there and for maintenance, just the maintenance. And they're like, oh, you need a new system. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude.
Like you open up the
Yeah.
door, it's like an ice box in there. I'm like, you can't beat this R22. Like I said, that shit was running mint, 41 degrees saturation. I was like, this is literally ideal pressures. You
It's
know?
like, do you want a new efficient system that maybe isn't gonna get us cold?
Yeah. And he was like, I was like, maybe your bills are high. That'd be the only benefit. He's like,
Yeah.
not too bad. I said, then I definitely wouldn't change it. You know? So we'll see. I mean, he was concerned about mold and stuff. I was like, there's things we can do. I'm like, what I always tell people is, with like the UV lights and Remy Halos air scrubbers and things, it's like they help assist and alleviate. It's not gonna freaking be the end all be all, dude. Like you got old ductwork, your filtration isn't the best, but this can help. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not a miracle
That's why I say
worker.
Yeah, dude. I especially that debacle that we've had with this new stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm trying to avoid it altogether.
Yeah.
Like,
And
no,
I
don't
probably
get it- don't get a
lost a
new
couple
system.
jobs.
It's like, don't
I
get a new
know I
system,
have.
just fix it.
Yeah. I was like, dude, I definitely lost. I don't know. He probably went with, I don't know. I ain't got no idea. Whatever.
I think most
Old
of the
Gaff,
commercial, most of the commercial stuff is R32. So that's what I'm seeing.
That's
the
what I
only one
heard.
The only thing I have to worry about now is I don't have to worry about.
Which is
my whole thing is I don't want to worry
good.
about 454.
Yeah. Nah, straight up, dude. Two's
Everybody's
golden. I mean,
pissed.
what's that? Where in the chat?
No,
Just 4 quarters a day.
Yeah, no,
bro. Oh shit. I told the
Everybody-
guy, I said, hey, you buy it. I'll put it in $300. You know, that's my
Yeah,
labor rate.
Social media, everybody's pissed at the 454.
Yeah. That I don't blame him, dude. I mean, it's
Is it? I didn't look. I don't know what train is.
I knew Steve would know.
I was told, or somebody told my guys that they were putting in these systems and that they had R32, but I didn't check it. I didn't want to mess with it because I did my maintenance there, and I was like, I'm not gonna touch this one because somebody just installed it. I was like, we're gonna
Don't even want to look at it.
We're gonna end up getting the call back anyway.
Yeah. Nah, man, it's been a whirlwind.
Oh, Victor went to
It is
Tropic
really
trying to buy some 454.
Well, no way. You know what? Hey, let me talk to my boys because guess what? You want to hear something crazy? The president of Tropic saw my video. Me bitching about he was in Iceland doing a fucking thing, and he called my Tropic in Orlando. I was like, yo, who's this guy? Yeah, I was like, well, you know what I mean? All of a sudden, parts that are 6 to 8 weeks out, I'm getting in 2 days, brother. I don't know. Yo, like that inverter board, no bullshit. I got that bitch in fucking 2 days. They said they ain't had this TXV for this package unit. Guess what? All of a sudden, they found one in Mexico. I'm just saying. Oh man, that's funny.
Man, I needed one of those a year ago.
Man,
couldn't
but
find parts.
I'm gonna have to hit up the boys. I'm like, hey, is this true? I mean, it might be at like specific ones. I mean, I don't know how hot because Victor's down in Miami, I think, or Homestead or something like that. Yeah, I remember Lennox was doing that. Only if you get a system.
Tri Delta Mechanical from Michigan loaded up during our 98-degree heat wave. It was 50 when I woke up today. Catching up on office work now.
See, dude, if you got something like that, I mean, that's definitely feast or famine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're consistently up in the
Hot.
feels like hundreds, right? And for like I said, man, for whatever reason, I'm used to whatever. But that's cool, man. 50 degrees this morning.
I would much rather just go to R290 straight away for walk-ins and stuff.
Nice. Is that now is that brand specific or how does that work on your end?
No, it's just, what is it? Cleaned up or cleanest form of propane. I have a brand from I've bought the little cans. One of them is from like Ace Chemicals. One is from, I think New Calgon also sells the refrigerant. Everybody sells it.
Oh.
So it's not like specific to anybody, but at HR.
No, I'm saying like, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no. Well, no, anybody can use it. Heatcraft showed me a walk-in box that they had that was, I think it was still waiting to get, out in the manufacturer and all that, but like they had it there. And I was like, what is this? And he's like, it's for a walk-in. Runs R290 already. So they already got it. And I would much rather get into that because I don't know.
Oh, so that's not what you use currently?
I'm still on 404. I know some of the guys here talk about 448. I just change out the power head.
Let it ride, brother.
It's like, oh yeah, just send it over. Just quote the TXV with it. We'll make it 404.
Nice.
It's just simpler. Like I hate having 5 different refrigerants or whatever it is on my van.
Yeah.
I want to have like 3 at the most.
Yeah, no. I took out for 22, I took that out. I took out my 454 and I took out my 32. I mean, I have 4, I just carry 410. And if I don't have them, like, hey, just call us back if that's the problem. I have whatever,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they showed me the one. It's like a package that goes on top. Because I was confused, and he's like, "No, it's an all-in-one." I was like, "Oh, cool."
Ain't no way. You're
I should
telling
have
me
said that.
you should have. Damn it! I'll be your ad libber when you go talk to people. Like, so you're telling me there just ain't no way. Oh shit would be fun because I don't know what I'm talking about.
And Jason uses 410, 134, and 513.
Solid.
There's too many.
What are those chillers running on? Like the new ones, aren't they 32? Right? Is that what he said?
I don't remember. But I ran into a 513. I think it was 134 back in it.
134.
If I don't have to, I'm not getting a whole other jug.
Yeah, I went to another dude the other day, bro. He our 22 system, 26-year-old or whatever, rude achiever. It's like, yeah, I think it just needs refrigerant. It was a bad cab. And I'm like, nah, dude. He's like, you think I should replace it? I'm like, nah, dude, this is like literally the best. Like, just stop. If I could, I'm gonna find an old boneyard. Somebody got some 22 out there. The newest ones, okay. Because yeah.
Daikin should be strictly R32, from what I know.
Yeah,
aren't they like?
I mean, they gotta have an uptick. Yeah,
they were like the black sheep.
Spearheaded that shit.
Yeah,
that's what Ty said. He was like, "Yo, I want to know who that manufacturer he was talking to that was like, yeah, we want to put them out of business." You know what I mean?
That's why, because they own the patent. Daikin owns that patent on the R32, so everybody else tried to go against them. And now that
have they owned it since the beginning though? Because that joint's been around for decades though, right?
Yeah.
So is Daikin always the? Because everybody else is using it. Jason, you're the smart one. You work for Daikin too, so. Jason never hit me up on Instagram, by the way. So you know what, buddy.
Victor, R22, 422D, R32, 134A, 404, 410, 454B, 407C, and 3 recovery tanks.
Brother, good for you. How do you get any? Like, you got no room for nothing else. Man.
And that van must be heavy as shit.
I was at Daikin. They I forget how much they're giving. I think a 50-pound cylinder or so of 410's now $100 if you recover and return.
Oh, okay.
I was like, all right, shoot, why not? Doesn't charge anyone. Yeah, which is cool. You know what I mean? Who's it? Honeywell and Service. I don't know their name. That's why. Yeah, no, dude, it's funny. I talked to my boy Tony, and I still call it Goodman, and I was like, bro, y'all, because they're always busy. You know what I mean? And you know damn well they've had an uptick and everything. It's funny. They were trying to hurt them.
Yeah.
Do a thing.
No. They're everybody's switching to them because of that now.
And I like ever since they got that redesign, bro. Sorry, real quick. Ever since they did that redesign and you can access the damn, just taking off the fan shroud off the top instead of the whole freaking top of the. It's been great. I mean, I've had no issue with Goodman. So, or again, same concept.
Yeah, I had a video where I was talking about Daikin that I'm editing, and I was like, I like the newer Daikins because they've been holding up a lot better. The old style, and I don't know the models off the top of my head. I just know I distinguish them by color because they changed the color of them.
Damn, Victor, that thing's a school bus. Sorry.
The old ones leak a lot, and the new ones have been holding up really good. So I'm good with Daikin right now. Like I'll offer it.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I tell people. I mean, like, I think I probably lost jobs. I mean, I'm not good at selling, I guess. I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm good, but like, I ain't one of these pushy like 4 quarters guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not a 4 quarters a day kind of guy.
Man, but you see how big that Sprinter 3500 is?
What's the one that Kurt has?
Kurt might have a 3500 too.
I was like, he has a tall one and the long one.
It looked like a damn school bus. My old Sprinter, I had the 250, so it was big. But
I was gonna change subjects, but you got a question from Devil here. The company that you were, I think, visiting.
Yeah. So that was Quilt out there in California, as the locals call it. Right?
How was Cali?
It was cool. I mean, it was literally like one morning was like 47 degrees. I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, we were cold, bro, when we got there. Yeah, it was cold, and I didn't have a hoodie. I just like,
no wonder. It just looks like it's hot all the time there. But I've seen people like in hoodies and stuff like that.
Yeah, dude, the weather was great. Eventually, like we figured out the food scene where we were was great in Redwood City. The in and out is overrated, but their equipment, like, they got a bunch of people that were like from Google, people from Nest, like building this stuff, like the algorithms, and dudes that were in the field for like 15 years, and they're just like making their own thing now. Granted, the components are already manufactured. They didn't tell me which manufacturers they're manufactured, but they do obviously have redesign things, which is, for one, the first thing I saw was the aesthetics of it. I thought it looked freaking awesome. You know what I mean? It looked really good.
All the other ones look the same.
Yeah. And it's like, man, it's like you can actually like put that on the side of your house or wherever, and it's not going to be like, it's an eyesore. Can you move it all the way to the back? Like, it looks
or those
looks
stupid,
good.
Somebody posted that, I guess somebody was like selling on like Facebook Market or somewhere. I forgot what they called them, but they were like these little panels to hide your AC. They called them something, but it was a guy, like an HVAC guy, like resharing it. He's like, "This is so stupid. Please stop."
Yeah, he's like, and like, but theirs is like awesome looking, and like these people, like, again, they go above and beyond, like the way they test shit. It was just very, just sophisticated stuff. I had no idea what I was looking at. And then,
you had In and Out, right?
Yeah, I just said it. No, it was good. Don't get me wrong, but like, I'm a Five Guys guy. I mean, I'll say 6.5, maybe 7. Like, I'll go 6.5.
All right,
Five Guys,
Mark.
I'm taking all day.
Mark, we have a Five Guys in San Antonio. I like it.
I'm gonna try Whataburger. We got one in St. Augustine over here.
Oh,
It's
my
about 2
girlfriend was
hours
gonna.
away.
I think she was wondering if you guys did or not.
Yeah, I'll have to stop by because I know that's y'all's thing, right?
I like it, but it's very unique. Like it doesn't taste like any other place. Like you either like it or you don't like it.
So, like, again, it wasn't bad. I went with the animal style double animal style fries, right? They were cool. Maybe no, I mean it was cool. Like the vibe was cool. It's cool feeling like an old diner. But
They don't have but burgers and fries. Like there's no other
yeah,
stuff you can put on. I don't think they have bacon or anything else.
I have no clue. I just went with what I always see people get. I should have got a Flying Dutchman. It's just like the burger patty with like onions. Yeah. But it wasn't. Yeah, but I said it in like on my Instagram. I was like, hot take. What, bro?
Oh, you can keep talking. I was just gonna put this comment.
Oh, you son of a bitch,
Jason Johnson,
you dirty dog.
with the zinger.
Always got to come
You'll
in.
take Five Guys all
Yeah.
day.
You know, we're just out here just trying to be appropriate because people hate the way I cuss. Dude, that's been on like one of my videos. Like everybody's like, I was watching a video, great video, very informative, but I can't do the cussing, the F bombs.
Do you still get those comments?
Yeah, dude. So I'm gonna like put a PSA. Like, if you're gonna watch my channel, like, first of all, you can see the thumbnail. Look at me. Like, do I look like a guy that doesn't cuss? Like I got one a day. I'll share it with you later. And God, yeah. Let me get back to Quilt real quick. Anyways, they're awesome. They're doing great things. What they do, like warranty wise, a lot of their stuff is OTA, so it's over the air, and it's smart engineer people. Like, if you watch the video, you'll understand how smart they are. They can fix that shit. If not, they send out a whole new head or condenser. They don't play games. They're not fucking worrying about parts changing and shit. And it's got like a 12-year warranty. So,
They sounded pretty legit. I liked the video. And it was really cool to see the stuff that they had. And it's always
we need
like
more companies doing that, man.
Yeah, I was like, it's always the companies that care about like how it works, longevity, service on it. Like those are the ones that are doing good.
Straight up, big dog. God, the kids are yelling. My wife's yelling. Holy shit! How much time you got, Adrian? Okay.
Can you go for one more topic?
Yeah, what you got? Yeah, go for it.
I don't know if this is breaking news. It was shared to me. I think you said you had already heard about it. Veto.
Yeah.
Sold.
Oh my God, those you sons of bitches.
What does everybody think about Veto selling? So now they're with Malco, but there's a private. What is it? Let me pull it up. Veto Pro Pack.
Malco.
Let me see. Will join the Malco Group portfolio of leading HVAC brands. They were bought out. Well, Malco Tools was bought out by Aspen Pumps several months ago. Aspen Pumps is owned by Inflexion. It's a private equity firm, and now Veto Pro Pack has been added to that. So I've been reiterating, like they keep telling me that nothing's going to change. We'll see.
Yeah, I foresee everything just still being the same realistically. I mean, what it does is gives them more leverage and opportunity to expand now, like to us. I said this in your live last week or whatever. There's still a lot of people that don't even know what the fuck Veto is. Like, to us, like people that take their job serious. And like, I'll go to my neighbor. He does HVAC. He doesn't own a Veto. He doesn't know what Veto is. Like, when I show him the bag, he's not even impressed. You know what I mean? At my last company I worked at, like, dude, are you serious? like the guys down here, like the last company I worked at, nobody had a Veto. One guy knew what they were. He's like, damn, you got one of them. And this was years ago. And when I think this is 3 years.
One of the the things that will happen too is like you'll be able to see them at other stores.
They're definitely just gives them more leverage, dude. It's no different than, and it can help streamline manufacturing. They can get, tooling isn't cheap, so they'll be able to get that stuff more accessibly. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
every time they ask us for our opinion, that's one of the things they tell us. Well, it ain't cheap to make it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
why?
just to make that new handle differently, it costs us $15,000 to make the tool that makes it. I'm like, I get it, bro. Like,
You asked for our opinion.
Yeah, right. Like, if you could do this, yeah, but we so
It's funny. It's funny. I've talked to other guys and they know exactly what, or I know exactly what they're talking about because they're like, "Do they do this to you?" Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah,
ask
of
us our
course.
feedback all the time.
Nah, I'm excited for them, dude. Like it would mean like, say projects that takes them 2 years that say we know about, right? And like, yeah, we'll probably go roll this out in 2027. It can get streamlined to probably a lot faster timeline now, and
You think
more
so?
products can
I
hit the
feel like-
market.
I don't know. Well, maybe because maybe because they're small, they want to drag it out. I don't know. I feel like they drag it out sometimes.
To us, yeah, but they are small. I mean,
Yeah.
realistically, we know just about everybody on the team. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And
Great
it's
people.
not a big operation. Fantastic people, So I would assume it's probably the same situation as like that quilt company. Like that's small in-house little spot and doing big things, and that's how Veto. I think it'll be good. What's that say?
I wonder if this is their counter from how everybody else is coming to the U.S. kind of making similar bags and trying to get into this market. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe this is their counter that they're going to be like, we'll go to your market now with this kind of thing.
And if you think if their production goes up, they can put more quantity out there. I don't know what happens to quality. I don't think it would change. If it starts to, people are going to be bitching, right?
Oh yeah.
And like I said, I don't know if the price is going to reflect it. It wouldn't make sense for prices to get cheaper once they know people will spend this type of money. But who knows? Things could change, and I don't know how shit is in Europe.
And I don't think they can go up. I think they're already like where they should be.
Yeah.
Unless they get cheaper, that would be great. But that's about it.
Yeah, and like he said, like down in when I take my tool bag in generally to places, they're like, wow, it's a really nice bag. You know what I mean? Like homeowners aren't understanding it either. But if it's a bag that, like you said, Lowe's and Home Depot carry, like they're gonna, yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, because Veto, like, there's nothing else like it. I know there's that other company that's coming over here, and I know Milwaukee also has done some questionable bags. Look a little similar.
A little
But
lookalikes.
But there's nothing else like it. Exactly right. And I was scrolling through, I think it was TikTok, and I saw a Veto bag, and I was like, oh, cool. I clicked on it. There was a dude that fixes hospital beds, and he had a nice Veto tool loadout. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
And he's all about his tools. He's all about his Veto bags. And it's just cool to see because we think of it because we see it in the HVAC supply house or like plumbers use it. But like, yeah, if you can get more eyes on it or more people to use it, it's like there's so many other people that they can market to.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be fine.
And Malco ain't
if we see a difference,
bad
we'll,
one, bad one to team up with.
No, exactly. So I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Just don't get rid of the spring deals.
Yeah, I think I saw a comment on it. I don't believe that'll be the.
I was looking for another comment. Hold on.
That's kind of one of their big sellers. And you son of a bitch! Why did you like what? You know what? You had no idea because before the show started.
He's very self-conscious about his background.
I've been talking about this shit since my old background was sweet, bro. Okay, God dang it! You know what?
We'll figure it out.
Just don't even look. We're done here. Yeah, Yeah, I know it's all bland and boring. But
No,
ever since I moved, man.
Hybrid mods is saying judging people off of bags is really stupid. It is. I don't necessarily do that. There's guys that use Husky, use Milwaukee tools, good bags. I just, from my experience, I don't know how you got into Veto, but like I had CLC. That's all my supply houses would carry, right? They had like a grip on the market. I kept ripping them. Like they would not last whatsoever. And that's when I found Veto. And that's why I bought them and used them. Because I had shitty bags before.
Ever since 2017, I can remember just wanting a Veto. And literally, like I had the Husky bag and I would go through like 3 or 4 a year. And then again, I won my Veto from Ted. And ever since then, never went back.
That's right. Yeah, we had a guy that had a
That's good.
that had a Husky
That's
bag,
funny.
and I would get annoyed because it was just a tool bag. Like you open it up, all the shit is everywhere.
Yeah,
like, dude,
it's like
let me give you one of the Veto bags, and now that's all he uses, and it's just way better because he's like, oh, hand me this or hand me that when you're working with him. I'm like, dude, I can't.
You know
find
where it's
crap in
at.
here. He's like, no, I can't. You gotta dig through it and everything. Like,
That's funny.
Veto is what kind of introduced more of the vertical pockets and all that kind of stuff.
Hell yeah.
CLC, I broke 2 of those, says Devil. They were pretty good, but I mean, they don't last. All right. Anything else?
Nah, man. Great show. Thanks for showing up, you know. Going through a tough time right now with losing Kurt. So
shout out to Kurt. I mean, we'll probably see him on here at some point.
He really said he hates us. That's why I want to leave. Yeah, that's so bad. Kurt's great. He'll be back. Couple drop-ins here and there.
Hybrid wants another Jake versus Ted.
Dude, that was good. That was fun. Ted is legitimately like super awesome.
Klein would flop over time.
That's true. With Ted, real quick, I wanted to going back to quality control on equipment and shit. He's even seen it. You know, everybody's like train. Their shit's they had a whole coil that wasn't even glued, bro. I don't know if y'all saw that video. He's like, you know, because they got that damn spiny coil, it wasn't even glued on a packaging. He was like, this is, and I think there was another one right after that. So it's just it's an industry thing right now, man.
Yeah, everybody. That's what we had talked about last time. Like Goodman, I know they made improvements and stuff, but like, did they really get that much better? Did everybody else get that much worse? We don't know. Like, it's just been kind of crappy now.
All around.
Yeah.
But
all right,
straight up, great show, man. Appreciate the convo.
We're gonna get off and appreciate everybody for tuning in. Later.
Shout out everybody later.
I forgot which one the outro is.
Hit the button, bro.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building them castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I.